right?
Yeah, I don't.
Some dishes.
Dishes. She like, she don't wash the dishes. She leaving dishes behind. I've been saying that she leaving dishes behind. She's pregnant. I've been saying that. She's pregnant. I've been saying that.
The circus just turned all the way up because Jaidyn is pregnant again. And yes, the father is Blueface. After everything she said, after swearing she was done for good, this move has people side-eyeing hard. She had already walked away from the chaos, separated herself from the mess, and was publicly saying she was finished with him for real. That's why this pregnancy hits so different. People are asking the obvious question, when did Blue even get access again? And how did this spiral back into another situation like this? She was standing firm, setting boundaries, and trying to rewrite her story. So, letting him back in looks messy no matter how you slice it. And if that wasn't enough, Hazel Lee jumped straight into the drama. She's openly pressed about Jaidyn and reportedly reached out to Croc trying to push Jaidyn out of the picture entirely. That part is wild. Hazel being this deep in it, especially considering she's literally around the same age as Blue's mom, makes the whole situation feel even more unhinged. This isn't loyalty. This is straight chaos playing out in real time. One thing Hazel's comeback always does is remind people that self-respect is not part of the plan. Hazel and Blue were spotted together just 3 days after he got out. And from that moment on, it's been non-stop mess with no breaks. The timing alone had people shaking their heads because nothing about that situation screamed growth or healing. Blue went on record saying he dropped both Jaidyn and Gresson for Hazel because she's what he called a golden retriever type of girl. Whatever that's supposed to mean, only he knows. But what's wild is that he's been using that same label on every woman he's been linked to since getting released. That word lost meaning fast. This all happened right after he popped up on a live stream with Crow, which had everyone confused. People were like, wait, what about Crowan? And the live only made things worse for her. He had her doing things that looked straight up embarrassing on camera, including barking like a dog at one point. When she tried to lean in and kiss him, he looked completely checked out. No interest, no energy, nothing. The internet clocked it instantly, and the disrespect was loud without him even saying a word. She really thought he was still going to be locked in with her once he got out. But that's not how this played out at all. Since his release, he's been linked to everybody except her. And you can tell that hit deep. The pain is written all over this situation. Watching him choose Hazel E over her made it crystal clear that he's mentally checked out and done for real. And that's what music makes it sting even more. This isn't just another girl. This is Hazel E. TMZ caught up with them a few days ago and pressed them for answers. And that's when Hazel dropped her side of the story. She said her and Blue have been in contact on and off since 2019. According to her, he slid into her DMs right before she got married, but nothing serious came from it back then. Fast forward to 2023. Hazel says he popped back into her DMs again while she was going through her divorce. At that time he was still involved with both Croc and Jaidyn, so it didn't move forward. But the third time was different. Right after he got out, he messaged her again and told her that he and Croc were officially done. That's when things allegedly kicked off for real. And when the interviewer straight up asked him about Crow, this is exactly what he said.
Say woof woof. And I'm gonna let you in when the dead homes up and I lock the door. Say woof woof. See me? You're not at all. I'm not talking about you. Yeah, you is.
Blue didn't stop there. He jumped straight on X and unloaded on both Croc and Jaidyn, accusing them of switching up the moment he got locked up. According to him, prison showed him exactly who was really down and who disappeared when things got uncomfortable. He made it clear the time away changed how he sees both of them. He basically said once someone leaves you behind during a situation like that, there's no coming back from it. In his mind, that chapter is fully closed. He went on to say he got out thinking he still had something solid waiting for him, but reality hit different. That's when he dropped this message word for word. When you do time, you will never forget who left you there. Either of them think they could ever get back with me under one roof. They're high on D and balls. I got out thinking I had a girlfriend, Angela, locked in, but I guess nothing is ever really locked in. So now I'm back on the prowl for something serious. That post lit the internet up instantly. People clocked the bitterness, the blame shifting, and the way he publicly burned every bridge at once. Blue doubled down hard and continued dragging the situation online. He claimed both of his children's mothers abandoned him while he was locked up, and said that experience permanently changed how he moves. He posted they left him stranded and made it clear he believes they don't deserve access to him anymore. In his mind, that door is slammed shut for good. He went on to warn people not to let women run you off, then specifically called out Croc, saying she wasn't there for him at all. And this was happening while he was already publicly parading Hazel around, which only made things worse for Croc emotionally. Croc didn't stay quiet though. She responded and said she stopped sending him money once she found out he was allegedly communicating with other women while still locked up. She made it clear she wasn't about to fund disrespect. Things escalated when she also shared photos of bruising on her arm, alleging it happened after he was released. She followed up with strong statements saying she walked away from a man she says was unfaithful. She posted messages saying, "I left a cheating man," and added, "Paying your bills and you cheating. Get them girls to do it." She also shared another message saying, "This man stomped me for saying bigot. My back is still messed up. These are allegations." But once those posts went up, the internet went silent for a second because the situation clearly crossed into something way more serious. Croc went even harder in her next round of posts, accusing Blue of never truly stepping up as a father. She said he never gave their child a real chance and only mentioned him online when it benefited his image. She also accused him of down-owning his own child while knowing the truth the whole time, which pushed her over the edge emotionally. She wrote statements like, "Same man that never gave my son a chance. Same man that posed my son for clout. Same man that disowned him knowing he was your son. You are an evil man. I thought you changed. You didn't. You're pretending." Those words alone show just how broken and angry she felt. Later on, she went live from the airport, visibly distraught, crying uncontrollably and unloading emotionally about the situation. During that live, she made extreme and alarming statements that crossed a line, bringing up death in a way that deeply concerned viewers.
Any, noise or any drama, behind the scenes that we haven't heard about with Krishan or anything else or anybody else?
Not at all, man. We got bigger, better things.
All right, for sure.
Good retriever right here.
Those comments were emotional outbursts and not something to take lightly. Blue did not respond directly to those statements, but his mother stepped in instead. She publicly fired back and dragged Crowan hard, showing zero sympathy and adding even more fuel to an already out-of-crawl situation.
Nobody wishing evil on him. I'm saying what's going to happen to you after you try to hurt me. Play with me. Disrespect me. Try to embarrass me. Ruin my witness to God. You can't do none of that. Y'all can't do that. What the hell? Y'all can't do that without getting a consequence, bro. I don't care. That's the observation. Every time somebody really played with me, always get hurt, bro. And I never hurt them. Straight up. So I'm giving a warning. Just like how that nigga... See, look, I ain't even finna go there. I got bruises on my back. People like that, they deserve to be in a grave or in jail.
Then Croc doubled down again online, escalating things further by sharing personal information she should not have shared. That move shocked a lot of people and made it clear this situation had gone way beyond internet drama and into dangerous territory.
Her ex died because I said, he was getting on my nerves. Like, come on, y'all.
But this is where the whole story really spins out of control. While Hazel was moving like she was the main one, thinking she had Blue locked in, the truth was way messier. Behind the scenes, he was still dealing with Jaidyn the entire time, and that changed everything. Blue still has regular access to Jaidyn because they share children and Jaidyn lives with Carissa, so his visits were always explained as co-parenting. On the surface, it looked normal, routine, and about the kids. But the timeline started looking funny real quick. Things blew wide open during a recent live stream. In a moment that clearly wasn't planned, Blue slipped up and revealed that Jaidyn is pregnant.
Blue, you're not going to live a long time. Keep going against our kid, bro. You're not going to live a long time. Bullying your second son, bro. That's crazy. It's all right. His address is 18663 Juniper Springs Drive.
The chat caught it instantly. Clips started flying and people realized Hazel might not have been getting the full story at all. That accidental reveal made it obvious that what was happening behind closed doors went way beyond co-parent conversations. At that point, the main girl narrative completely fell apart, and the internet started connecting dots that were never meant to be public. A lot of people think Carissa plays a way bigger role in this than she lets on. She's never been a supporter of Blue's relationship with Croc, and she clearly isn't feeling Hazel either. If you really look at the pattern, the only woman in Blue's life that Carissa consistently seems comfortable with is Jaidyn. That's a big reason why Jaidyn and Carissa ended up living together in the first place. It created easy access, constant proximity, and a setup that always kept Jaidyn in the picture. People have been clocking that dynamic for a while now. Things got even louder just a few days ago when a clip of Carissa went viral in the video. She looked genuinely shocked after learning about the age gap between Blue and Hazel. She openly said she thought Hazel was in her 30s this whole time, only to find out she's actually in her mid-40s.
Some dishes.
Dishes. She don't wash the dishes. She leaving dishes behind.
I've been saying that.
She leaving dishes behind. She's pregnant.
I've been saying that.
She's pregnant.
I've been saying that.
Okay, so what do you think about the age gap between them? I know she's like 45, and then your son is
Who's 45?
Hazel. She's 45, and then
That reaction said everything without her needing to explain much at all. The internet ran with it instantly, and once again the situation just kept getting messier by the minute. Carissa's reaction said it all because she looked straight up disgusted when she heard that information. Her face told the whole story without her needing to explain a thing. That moment alone added even more tension to an already messy situation. Now, when it comes to Hazel, she is not handling the news about Blue getting Jaidyn pregnant well at all. Word going around is that Hazel suddenly flipped sides and is now leaning way more towards Croc. That switch-up didn't come out of nowhere either. Hazel really believed Hazel and Blue had something solid, something real, and finding out he was still moving behind her made her feel played right to her face. People online had mixed reactions, especially when it came to Jaidyn. One comment that stood out said, "If Jaidyn decided to have another child by Blue, that's their business. They already have 2 kids together. She might want all her kids to have the same daddy." That take had people debating hard in the comments. Some saw logic in it. Others called the whole situation reckless. But either way, the internet is fully locked in watching this unfold in real time. Some people online don't see an issue with it at all. One person straight up said they don't see anything wrong with Jaidyn having another child with the same man. Another comment went viral saying Jaidyn must have the infinity gauntlet, because no matter what happens, she keeps snapping right back into his life. That alone tells you how wild this whole situation has gotten. But now I really want to know what you think. How do you feel about Blue getting Jaidyn pregnant again? Do you think Hazel and Croc are really going to team up over this? Or is that just temporary shock talking? Because knowing how this circle moves, nothing stays solid for long. Drop your thoughts in the comments and let it be known. Make sure you like this video, share it, and subscribe for more real talk and messy breakdowns. And don't forget to click on the next video because you already know it's just as crazy.